morning, prosecutors in Springfield, Illinois have charged former sheriff's deputy Sean Grayson with murder for shooting a mother of two in her home after she called 911 for help.
But they claim law enforcement then tried to cover it up. And they say if it weren't for the video, no one would know the truth.
They said it's under investigation. And then they said that they told the doctor, the hospital, that she committed suicide.
Story that this was self-inflicted, a self-inflicted gunshot.
First. And then they changed it. They kept
didn't
changing
even call
the
me and
story.
tell me. They didn't, they just kept, because they told her that, but they called me, the hospital told me that someone just shot her, so they just telling everybody different stories. We're gonna get justice for sure, I know. We are, for sure.
But I don't think my old heart could have taken this.
Stories. What were you told, the circumstances of this shooting?
I was never told that it was a deputy-involved shooting. We were under the impression that she was killed by the intruder or some other person from the street or something, and they just went in there and found her dead body. I did not find out that the deputies killed her until my brother asked for Sonya's address, and I gave it to him. And he said, "Brother, this says deputies involved." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
Sonya Massey had been murdered by a police officer named Sean Grayson after she called for help. Now, people were saying that it's her fault due to her throwing water at the police officer, as a lot of people have not been looking at the second video cam footage. We are going to look at the circumstances of that situation and how the police handled the situation afterwards.
Why would it hurt you? You called us.
Okay,
So what'd you hear?
So already, as you can see here, she's already scared of the police.
Outside my house, y'all.
Is this your car over here?
Please, God, please, God, please.
Is this your car over here? Oh.
Please, God.
That's not your black car in the driveway? Oh, well, we checked your yard. We walked around the whole block. We didn't see anybody. Right, we don't. We checked the whole area. There's nobody out walking around.
I know, y'all. Please, God, please, God. I'm trying to get help, y'all, but...
What do you need help with?
It's like her brain is just somewhere else completely. She's looking to her phone. It's just like, are you okay?
Nothing. I just... Please, God, please, God, please. I don't know what to do.
Do with what?
Huh?
What do you need help with?
Nothing. I just wanted to see if I could help me.
What do you want help with?
Huh?
What do you want help with?
I heard somebody outside.
Yeah, we checked your house. We checked your backyard. I walked all the way through all these backyards. We checked your front yard.
We didn't see nobody.
Yeah,
so.
Nobody's out here.
You didn't see anybody?
Nope.
Nope.
No.
We checked the whole area.
Okay.
What took you so long to answer the door?
Oh, I was trying to put on some clothes, sir. I'm sorry. I was trying to get
I got you.
dressed.
All right. Is there anything else we can do for you?
Huh?
Is there anything else I can do for you?
No, sir.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
You doing all right mentally?
Yes.
Sure?
My medicine and stuff.
All right. Okay.
I love y'all. Thank y'all.
All right. That's not your black car, though. The SUV?
So she said she was on some medicine and stuff, so I don't know what type of medication she's on. Maybe she's on some really strong painkillers or something. I don't know. But it could explain why she is acting really strange. And that's why the officer is asking her, like, hey, are you okay mentally?
Whose is it? You don't know? Someone just parked it in your driveway?
They brought it to my driveway.
And just left it?
Yeah, let's run that.
Yeah. 19, I got a 20 clear.
Does anyone else live here with you?
Somebody else.
David Mary 43556.
You got a name? You got an idea or something? Take your name real quick. See who we spoke to.
Now they end up going in her home because they want to see some ID. Maybe understandably, someone is acting a little bit different. And for all you know, she could be the intruder. I don't know. But they basically want to see her ID.
Yeah, I need, I got the sheriff department here, but I was calling for help from y'all.
Okay, are you there with me?
They're here in my house right now.
Okay, I'll let you go until you talk to them.
No, hold on, wait a second, sir.
You can hang up, Cotwell. That's good.
For what? You're there with the deputy, correct?
No, hold on, okay?
You can hang
Hold
up.
on for what?
Just 1 second, okay?
And a little bit of an odd situation. She already has the officers there, but she wants that guy to hold on to the phone for her. She seems worried. I don't know what type of medication she's on again, but whatever that medication, because I know my mum was on painkillers years ago when she had the surgery situation, and she was acting really strange. So I do wonder if she's on something like that that makes her act like that.
What's up?
I got some paperwork. Can you grab that Bible, please?
Yeah. Hey, I just need your name so we can get out of here. Was there any damage previous to your car?
Previous, yeah, it was.
Okay, what was the damage?
A dent, I believe.
What about windows?
Oh, it was something that happened earlier.
Okay, perfect. What is your last name? Shouldn't have to think about your last name. You're not in trouble. I just need to touch.
Massey.
Huh?
Massey.
You have an ID? That'd make things so much easier. I just need just a driver's license will do, and then I'll get out of your hair.
I want to show y'all my paperwork.
I will get your paperwork.
What paperwork?
Okay. I got some paperwork.
Well, just get your ID real quick.
Well, let's get your ID first, and then...
One task at a time here.
Okay. Let me
Here, grab your ID for me.
Okay.
Your ID. One task at a time. So let's do an ID, and then you can dig around for your paperwork.
She seems to be making things a little bit more complicated for herself. She's like, oh, I also got paperwork. It's like, you just have to show them the ID. The cop, they're laughing. They're like, okay, we know this is annoying, but we just got to do our thing, and then we'll leave. So obviously she's probably annoyed. I would be too. It's annoying. I asked for help, and now you're asking for my ID. So
right there, maybe.
Okay. 1 second.
Check on her.
Let me get this.
No, we don't need a fire while we're here.
Right. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Where you going?
Huh?
Where you going?
Away from your hot steaming water.
Away from my hot steaming water?
Yeah.
Oh, I would rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
I
rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
better not. That's where I got to shoot your face.
okay, so now you have her saying, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, while she's holding the pot. So I understand why the police feels threatened. Like, oh my God, what is she about to do? His reaction though, it really escalated. I feel like he took it to the next level, and he didn't have to take it to that level. You better, and then pulls a gun on her. Like, it just makes the situation worse. I try to put myself in his shoes. If someone's holding a pot of hot boiling water and says, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, and is looking at me with this pot of water in her hands, what are you going to do? And you already know that she's not there logically. She's logically not making sense. I could understand his concern, but I still feel he took it to the next level of pulling his gun out and getting so loud and aggressive. Like, that is going to work with someone who's logically not thinking. It's not going to make the situation better. In fact, it's going to escalate, which we are going to see next.
She had said to the officer, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, which seemed to set him off. What do you think she meant? What does that mean? What was going on that you think that she would say those words to him?
I think that she feared for her life. There was some premonition that she had. And it seems like he was just an emissary of Satan. That's what caused him to do what he did. It's just unexplainable.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Drop the pot!
This in a little bit of slow motion. As you can see here, she goes down under the table, right? He took it to the next level that he didn't have to, and put her in a state of fear. She's hiding now behind the table. You already know early on in this video, she was saying, please don't hurt me, okay? And we don't know what type of medication she's on, so we don't know what's going on in her head. But already, she's scared as hell. The police holds his gun, and he goes to around the table, right? Now, this is what people are not talking about. For some reason, people have selective seeing. She ends up getting up and grabbing the pot or whatever's there and throwing it at the police, but he ends up shooting her. So he takes things to the next level after she said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. She's in fear. She goes behind the table. He's coming closer with his weapon. He's engaging with her. And I could only assume that in her self-defense, she decides to grab that hot water and throw it at someone who has a weapon.
I'm gonna go get my kit. No, headshot, dude. She's done. You can go get it, but that's a headshot. Yeah, I'm not taking boiling water to the head. And look, it came right to our feet too. God damn it.
What makes this situation worse is like you didn't even have to use that type of weapon. I'm pretty sure they have tasers on them. If they don't have tasers, like this situation just escalated because of him, because of the police officer. The way he handled the situation was so out of line. After this, Sean then tries to justify the reason to shooting her in the face.
I mean, you know, what else do we do?
You use a taser.
I mean, you know, what else do we do? I'm not taking hot boiling water to the face, and it already reached us.
He actually walks around the counter and engages to get a better shot. And that's what the state attorney's investigation found, that he actually engaged her. He could have done so many things to not shoot her in the face.
I don't think he went behind the desk for a better shot, because at this time she already left the pot on the table and then she went down. When she went up and threw the bottle, that's when he fired at her. What I will say though is that he didn't have to shoot her there or even use that weapon. He had a choice to use either a taser or, if he had to, shoot her somewhere else. The fact that he already said, "I'll shoot you in the effing face," tells me that he purposely aimed her in the face after saying he was going to do that, when he didn't have to. There's so many other options he had, and he chose that option. Now, after this, more police officers come to the scene. John then lies and tries to justify why he did what he did. Check it out.
Where's he going? No, she had a boiling water and came at me with boiling water.
You shot her?
Yeah. She said she was going to rebuke me in the name of Jesus and came out with boiling water. That's what all this is. I was standing right here.
Alright.
And that's where he's landed.
What do y'all need from us?
Just nothing right now. Just hang out there for me. Thank you.
She did not say, "I was going to rebuke you in the name of Jesus," then came at you with hot water. She said that then you took it to the next level unreasonably and pulled out your gun on her. And out of fear, she went behind the table. Then you walked to engaged with her while she's behind the table. And I can only assume that out of fear that she got the hot boiling water and tried to throw it at you. But that's because you escalated something that didn't need to be escalated.
Yeah, I'm good. Bitch is crazy. Yeah.
That's my fault, man. I didn't know it was.
No, dude, it was good. It happened so goddamn quick that we didn't have time to shit out that it was me and.
Yeah, that's what I was
Did
trying to
shit.
figure out. Make sure we need to look for something.
No, we're good. I think she set it up on purpose. So, it is what it is.
So-called police officer should have never been on the sheriff's force. He had 2 DUIs, and he had went from multiple police departments, like Vlad said, and that is a question. Why was he even on the force? We agree with the judge at the bond hearing. He is a threat to public safety.
And allegedly after this, the police allegedly tried to cover it up, but everything is out now. And it just makes you think, if it was another officer in this guy's place, would the situation happen the way it did? And if they had a better hiring process and didn't hire someone who is clearly a threat to society, I'm pretty sure this would have never happened. So all the responsibility should definitely be on the police officer and the people that hired him.
How old are your grandchildren, and how are they processing this?
My oldest is Malachi, he's 17. Jeanette, she's 15. And we're taking it day to day. They're having a very hard time. Yeah. They're doing as best they can.
That was their mama.
Sonya Massey was clearly a victim in a situation with a police officer who took things to a next level that didn't need to happen. Due to this, he ended up creating chaos, which eventually ended her life. My condolences go out to the family, and I really do hope they get justice in this situation. While you're here, make sure to check out this case of someone who still has no justice, Shanquella Robinson, who were murdered by her friends, and these murderers are walking free in America.